Hey YouTube, what's going on again? Last night I came to you guys with a yu-nique deck. Decided now that it's time for me to come back to who I am with the psychic deck. I wasn't going to show you this deck until after YCS Atlanta, depending on how well I did. But because I won't be able to go to YCS Atlanta, I want to go ahead and let you guys see it in case you guys decide you want to play it. It's just it's a psychic deck. Instead of the plant engine, I'm running the TG engine, because it makes it a lot more consistent than the plant engine did. The plant engine has explosive plays and it can come back and it can adapt to any situation. But the TG engine makes it so that I can just do what I want to do just about any time I play. There's also a couple of brand new cards in here that I've never played before, that you've never seen me play before. So I'm going to go ahead and spend most of the video talking about those as opposed to that actual deck, because most of y'all know what this stuff does. So, 2 Overdrive Teleporter, and of course 3 Serene Psychic Witch. Because of the TG engine, this is absolutely the most powerful card in the game. In the deck, excuse me. 2 Psychic Commanders, as always, and my usual 2 Hush Psychic Clerics. That hasn't changed. It's still the same engine that I run, along with 1 Esper Girl. Love that card with Serene Psychic Witch. And 1 Psychic Jumper. Turns the game in your favor anytime you play it. 1 Silent Psychic Wizard is really great, but that ends out the Psychic monsters. For the TG engine, run 2 Striker, Special Summon. It's a Cyber Dragon basically, but it's a level 2 Earth Tuner, so you still go into Beast and Barkion. 2 TG Werewolf, which piggybacks great off of Serene Psychic Witch, because when they hit Witch, you draw, Special Summon your Esper Girl, Special Summon this card, then you can Synchro for any level 5 or sacrifice for Overdrive. It makes, set plays every time you play. And then 1 TG Rush Rhino, which I have in there in case you need to just beat over something like thunderking Ryo. It kills this deck, so if you have this first turn, just hit over the thunderking Ryo and you don't have to worry about it. On to the spells. 2 Pot of Duality and 1 Gold Sark. I think I ran that in the last video as consistency, because I can use this to get anything that I need the next 3 turns and use this to search for Overdrive 99% of the time. Next is a new card, Future Glow. Great card. Target 1 psychic monster in my graveyard. Banish it. Note its level, and all psychics I control gain attack equal to the level times 2. What I usually do is I will usually go through my Overdrive play, get Barkion and Thought Ruler out on the field, activate Future Glow. Now, Thought Ruler gains 1200 attack. It puts Thought Ruler at a beefy 39. Thought Ruler is the king of the deck. Thought Ruler is what psychics go for. It's their main synchro. So he should be able to handle any problem that you have. And if he can't, Ultimate Axon definitely should. With Future Glow and Overdrive Teleporter, Ultimate Axon is at a 41 beat stick that can't be destroyed by card effects. Next, 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. I hate to run the card, but I have to. 2 Miracle Synchro Fusion, because in this format with Inzectors running around, Ultimate Axon Kicker is the boss card in the deck. It just wins the game against Inzectors. That's the only reason. That's the reason you win. Then 1 Emergency Teleport, Mind Control, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. And instead of 2, I now run 1 Creature Swap. That rounds out the spells. Onto the traps. I run double Solemn Warning. You're paying 2,000 a lot in this deck. You need to go into your Psychic Synchros to gain your life back, because Solemn Warning is a must play, along with Bottomless. I run 2 of them. I've been kind of thinking about putting in Compulse instead of Bottomless, but it's just too nice to catch both Sabersauruses or Kabazuls when somebody rescue rabbits you. It's just too nice. Then double Call to Haunted. All the monsters that you're going to bring back with Call of the Haunted are level 4 or lower, so they work great with TG Werewolf. Just another great card. Torrential Tribute and Mirror Force, the last 2 power defense cards. Torrential Tribute piggybacks off of all the TG cards as well, and Serene Psychic Witch, as you guys already know, playing the deck. Next onto the extra deck is 1 Ultimate Axon Kicker. Big Daddy of Psychics, that's it. 1 Alley of Justice Cataster, 1 Naturia Beast, and 1 Magical Android as the level 5s in the deck now for the Synchros. Level 6 I've taken more time into and put in Brionic, Psychic Nightmare, and Naturia Barkion. Psychic Nightmare is the card that I go into now if I know I'm going to make an 8 with another Esper Girl, because it makes Miracle Synchro Fusion live again, so why not play it? Then I don't run any 7s because I can't really make it. Then on to 8s is Stardust, Thought Ruler, and Scrap Dragon. Thought Ruler, like I said, is the boss of Psychics, you know, underneath Ultimate Axon Kicker. So you gotta run him. Scrap Dragon's a problem solver, and Stardust is in for Inzectors. Enough said. On to 9s, you run Trishula because you can, and Hyper Psychic Blaster, because there are sometimes when the TG engine is going to be all that's in the graveyard. If you special summon Striker and sacrifice for Overdrive, all you're going to have in your graveyard is some TG monsters. So you can't use Overdrive's effect to remove Esper Girl. There's no point in, you know, trying to go into anything else. So go ahead and use Overdrive to get Commander and Serene Psychic Witch, and then Synchro into this, and you'll have Serene Psychic Witch and Hyper Psychic Blaster on the field. Onto the Exceeds in the deck. Run Leviair because you have to. And then number 39 Utopia, and right now number C39 Utopia Ray. It'll probably come out for TG Wonder Magician whenever I get that card. But right now, this is what I'm running. This is what I would have taken to YCS. And then onto the extra deck, kind of thrown together a little bit, because I only have 1 final Fossil Dyna Paka whatever. Stops all special summons, stops the wind up crap in its tracks until they, you know, attack over it. And if you have an attack position, you're going to defend it. Double Mirror of Oaths, stops wind ups, stops Rabbit, stops any other psychic deck that uses Overdrive, stops Tour Guide, stops plants. I mean, you get it. It stops a lot of stuff. And you draw a card off of it. You have no draw power except for Esper Girl, so why not? Royal Prison. This is a new card. You guys can't see that at all. It's monsters cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. So you take out your Call of the Haunted and you put this in. Kills the wind-up deck right where it stands. If they can't keep getting that hunter back from the graveyard, they don't have a play to make. It doesn't stop Inzectors. Doesn't really do too much for anything else, but it kills that wind-up deck, and that's your worst matchup in this with this deck. Double Debunk, Plants, Dark Worlds, Agents, all of that crap. Just stop it. Thunderking Ryo is good against everything, especially against plants. You can't forget about plants, even though all these new decks are coming out. You still have to contend with the best or second best deck in the meta. Double Spirit Reaper for Dino Rabbit, particularly. Inzectors can get around it. Wind-ups, you know, whoop-de-doo. It'll sit on the field for a while until they get, you know, wind-up Zemeo on the field, and then they'll get rid of it. Or Tyrus or Adrius. But they'll still get rid of your hand, and all you'll have is that on the field. But that is great against Dino Rabbit. Make them use their effects on that. Make them use their targeting cards on that. And then you get to go through with your other plans. Then to round out the deck is double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and double Light Imprisoning Mirror. Agents, Dark Worlds, Inzectors, all of that crap that's going around. you don't run any dark or light, no reason that they should be able to plus over all the ridiculousness that is dark and light. But unfortunately, I will not be able to go to YCS. If any of you guys that are playing Psychics go there and do well, I'm very happy for you guys. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This the TG Psychic deck that I've been working on for quite some time. It is extremely consistent, and Future Glow is a lot better card than you guys might think it is at first. Try it out and watch your opponent scoring while they try to get rid of a 3900 attack power Thought Ruler. That's food for thought. You guys enjoy. Rate, comment, subscribe.